The world doesn't slow down for you. It never has. The notifications don't stop. The expectations don't shrink. The uncertainty doesn't warn you before it arrives. One moment you're steady. The next moment everything shifts. Plans collapse. People disappoint you. Opportunities disappear. And suddenly you feel it. The pressure. Your chest tightens. Your thoughts race. Your emotions begin to take control. But here's the truth. The chaos was never the real enemy. Your reaction was. You live in a world that profits from your instability. A world that rewards outrage. A world that feeds on comparison. A world that moves so fast you barely have time to think before you react. And you've been trained to react, to defend, to argue, to panic, to take everything personally. But the Stoic Edge begins the moment you refuse to be ruled by impulse. Imagine this. The storm hits. Everyone else is scrambling. Voices are raised. Blame is flying. Fear spreads like wildfire. And there you are, still. Not because you don't feel the storm, but because you understand it. Long before this modern chaos, men like Marcus Aurelius ruled empires under constant threat of war, betrayal, and plague. Yet he wrote to himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Read that again. Not outside events, not the economy, not other people, not outcomes. Your mind. That is the battlefield. You don't control whether someone respects you. You control how you respond to disrespect. You don't control whether you fail. You control how you interpret failure. You don't control the storm. You control whether you become the storm. That's the edge. Emotional resilience is not about suppressing emotion. It's about mastering interpretation. When something goes wrong, your mind instantly tells a story. This is unfair. This shouldn't be happening. I can't handle this. But what if the story changed? What if instead you asked, what is this teaching me? How is this training me? What part of me needs to grow? That shift, that tiny pause, is power. In a fast world, the pause is revolutionary. While others react instantly, you breathe. While others escalate, you observe. While others collapse, you adjust. This isn't weakness, it's discipline. Epictetus once taught that it's not events that disturb you, it's your judgment about them. The traffic isn't the problem, your impatience is. The criticism isn't the problem, your ego is. The delay isn't the problem, your expectation is. And once you see that, you become dangerous in the best way possible, because now nothing outside of you has automatic authority over your emotional state. Think about how rare that is. In meetings, in relationships, in business, in conflict, most people are emotionally outsourced. Their mood depends on circumstances. But you? You begin to internalize stability. You start waking up with intention instead of reaction. You begin to see obstacles as resistance training for the mind. That failed project, training. That betrayal, training. That rejection, training. Every moment becomes a forge. Steel isn't formed in comfort, and neither are you. Resilience is built quietly, in moments when no one applauds you, when you choose not to send that angry message, when you choose silence over ego, when you choose patience over pride. That is strength, not loud strength, controlled strength, the kind that doesn't need validation. And here's what happens over time. You become unshakable, not because life gets easier, but because you get deeper. The world will continue speeding up. Technology will evolve. Opinions will clash. Uncertainty will remain. But your center? That becomes immovable. You stop chasing emotional highs. You stop fearing emotional lows. You operate from principle instead of impulse. You understand something most people never learn. Peace is not found in controlling the world. It's found in mastering yourself. And once you master yourself, the world loses its ability to destabilize you. That's the Stoic Edge. It's not coldness, it's clarity. It's not detachment, it's discernment. It's not indifference, it's inner command. So the next time chaos knocks, and it will, pause, breathe. Observe your thoughts before they become actions. Choose your response like a craftsman chooses his tools. And remember, the storm doesn't define you. Your composure does. Master that. And no world, no matter how fast, unpredictable, or loud, will ever own your mind again.